All right, for today's video, we're going to be taking a look at yet another JunkBot, and this time around we are taking a look at Allie. Allie is an all right little JunkBot here, the main body of which is a vacuum cleaner, and has the head as a little hand vacuum cleaner as well. So I like that theme going on there. It's it's a little bit uninvolved compared to a lot of other JunkBots. I would say, like, yeah, I mean, it probably has about the same number of parts, but just kind of has a lower profile since it's just this little flat sort of walking dinosaur kind of creature. In terms of articulation, I mean, with a lot of junk bots, a lot of ball joints. So we got a ball joint here at the neck, ball joint right here at this piece, ball joint at the head itself. So some good range of movement there. This little leg, of course, on a ball joint. Pretty much same thing on the other end. Uh, these little pieces of scrap metal. I'm not sure what these are supposed to be specifically. Again, like with this one, I think like really the only two like identifiable pieces are the vacuum cleaner that the body is and the vacuum cleaner that the head is. Pretty much everything else is just like little pieces of scrap metal and stuff like that. Ball joint here at this piece, and then a ball joint at this piece, of course. Ball joint here, ball joint here, and then ball joint at the tail. So, just a lot of ball joints, but because they're just like these little tiny legs and it's kind of front heavy because the main mass of the vacuum cleaner is in this bit, like you're not getting like a tremendous variety of poses. You're just wiggling the legs and the tail in slightly different ways. So, in terms of the little modules that you can use with Allie, we've got here. We'll start off with the vibrating one. The little bit is under here. Just plug it in like that, and then yep, vibrates around. Works pretty well with Allie, I would say, just because you know all the ones that have like these little like stick legs, I think the vibrating piece works the best with because it actually makes it move around. With the motor piece, again, it's like it's underneath, so it's like it's sitting completely off the ground, like none of the feet are touching right now. So it's a little weird, but the little vacuum cleaner bit moves, which is neat. The one thing about this one in particular is like I sort of feel like the vacuum cleaner is a better body if it's upright. Unfortunately, I was hoping I tried this out. Like I took the head off and like plugged it in that way. The motor, the little like actual spinning bit under the vacuum cleaner doesn't actually make contact with the ground, so it doesn't like move the vacuum or anything like that. Kind of unfortunate. That would have been cool, but whatever. Then with the lights piece, I mean, you could plug it in under here, or you could plug it in like over here or something like that. So it's not, lifting it off the ground. Where can you plug it in? I mean, you've got this little bit on top. You can plug it into that. Here, there's a hole on that side. Then where else? On the vacuum cleaner itself, you can plug it into these pieces on the side here. Then the head, of course, we can plug it into. And that works relatively well. Some neat light up things there. The light oddly doesn't carry super well in the head. Like it's sort of, if you're looking at it from the front, it kind of works, but everything's coming on down here. But lights up the vacuum there, lights up that bit. Works well enough. Again, it's one of those ones where it's like the placement of it is not like super ideal since it's like underneath and lifting it off the body. But you can kind of move the parts around to different orientations if you want to counteract that. You could flip it upside down, but then the legs might not reach the ground because this bit would be in the way. I don't know. There's some stuff you can do. In terms of comparisons, here Allie is with Jack Static, our kind of poster boy for the junk bots. It's a hard time standing, but there they are together. Had this like floating in front of the camera. I was like, what is that? It was just like sitting in front of the camera. Here it is with G1 Bumblebee, Core Class Soundwave, just for some Transformer size comparisons. Geez, nothing wants to stand tonight. And then with a bot, just for another fun little comparison there. And then, just here it is with the little instruction manual that shows you where all the bits go. So you can see that if you're having a hard time putting this one together. And yeah, it's all right. I've been kind of rating these on a scale from like keep or edit or scrap. And this one is kind of a scrap for me. One, I mean, mostly because I really liked the vacuum cleaner as a different kind of body style. Again, with Dino, we already had one with the vacuum as the Parasaurolophus head, and it has the same tail too. So didn't already have like that original of an identity to me. I kind of liked that one better. So I just prefer to use this one for parts. Like, for example, I came up with this little guy. Again, using that vacuum more upright, it's using some parts from Allie and some other parts from other guys. I don't know. It's just kind of a fun mold. I like the vacuum, again, more upright. I think it just works better. Unfortunately, I do kind of wish that this actually touched the ground so that when you use the motor piece, it could actually like roll along the ground. But I don't know, just a fun little mold there, and just a little variation and an option that you could try out. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say about this one. Not my favorite, but it does have some fun parts. I almost said farts. It does have some fun parts that you can use in different configurations. So still not a waste. Even a not as exciting junk bot is still a good time. But yeah, if you enjoy my videos, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. I do reviews every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Without further ado, here we have Hexbug JunkBots Allie.